I'm Mike Manry, Polk Mechanical, Production Manager. This is Brian Stamper, Project Superintendent out here at Verizon. Today, I've come out here to visit with these guys, and obviously it seems like they've made it to Chapter 7, which is sort, straighten, shine, standardize, and sustain. I can see, looking here in the Connex, what you guys have done, that you've taken to use some Kaizen foam. You've taken, put all your torch heads with your tips and everything, cut the foam out, and have it put in place where they're safe and secure and they're not rattling around in the game box. You have them cut out for your regulators where you can use those and make sure they're safe. Everybody knows where they go when they put them up, and they know where they are when they need them. They got access to them. And over here in this wrench box that you have, obviously that was a cutting box. Here you have all of your sockets and your wrenches that are organized. They go in a certain place. The sizes are visible for everybody to see. So it looks to me, Brian, like you guys are getting lean here on us. Brian, looks like you've done a really good job here with everything as far as organizing, straightening. What led you to do this use of Kaizen foam?
It started with we couldn't find some material or tool, and it was taking too long. And so I come in here and look, and it was either some parts are over here or some in the next one over. The next Connex over. So I pulled me and Albert and another guy, and we hauled everything out, and this is what we did. We started the wrench box and the electrical box is pretty much the way it is, but I simplified it a little bit for whoever is in here doing this. You have your cutting or welding, and across from it you have the grinding discs and anything that's associated with the cutting or welding side of it. And same with the chargers. You got your charging bank here where you got all your cordless tools all right here and right in front of it. And same with your threading. Say your threading goes probably associated with plumbing. So you have all your plumbing flux, brushes, dopes, that kind of stuff. Your rigging, I didn't want to clutter it too much, so what rigging's in here, the rest of it is out here on the shelf. It's still a work in process from this side down.
Okay. Well, does that save any time for the guys coming in here? They know where it's at. They come in and get it. So it seems to me you've taken the 3 S's, sweep, sort, and standardize, and you've taken it to another level out here at Verizon. Hey Brian, we've made it over here to the other Connex where I see you working on your material, your sweep, sort, standardize what you got for your installation purposes. Looking at what you have over here, you have boxes that are labeled, where things go, what it's for, who's going to use it. Why did you do this?
Some material was missing, so Nolan come and said, so-and-so signed for it, and so I went to looking by myself. I come through both Connexes and started looking, and ta-da, there it was. I found it was buried under some stuff. So now how I think I wrote a Ono circle on this, the way I order stuff, and it's labeled on each ticket that comes in from Ferguson what it's for, and that way when it comes in, they know, and that's how all this stuff comes in. They'll write it on the box. It can't get lost. They know where it goes.
Sounds like the guys know they don't get into a box unless that box has been handed to them and they know what it's for, and they're going to go install that product. Way to go, Brian. That's good stuff. Hey Brian, I understand out here you've taken a tool cart, you've swept, sort, and standardized it with the use of Kaizen foam. I believe this is one of your pipe fitters' cart, and if you look on it, you can see you've got all your tools here in one spot. You got crescent wrenches, bud wrenches, hammers, squares, levels, 2-hole pins, levels, and some more squares. You even have a little storage area right over here which holds gloves and maybe a tape measure or two.
We were missing some material, and Nolan tells me, oh, it's been ordered and so da-da-da, signed off on it. Shit. Pause. Shit. He said, well, you know, such and such signed for it, so it's still here. Excuse me. And
Apologize for that. Brian had to take a very important phone call. Brian?